enjoying my little junk cabinet over there. I hope so. We're doing gamer ASMR today. It's wonderful. It's great. First thing is first is that ASMR, you can do it with it's just certain phonemes, different consonant sounds, I think, is kind of what really gets people to tingle, which is the goal, to have that little tingle in your brain tingles. And I think one thing that can do that, you know, a lot of people have different ways that they like to do that. I mean, one thing that's good is you have hand movements. Things moving in front of the camera seems to be pretty good, you know. I think also if you have certain words, you know, things like okay, good, perfect, okay, good, perfect, it's okay. You'll hear a lot of those. So what we can do is we can take some of the phonemes from that, and we can do something like skate for, skate for, skate for. Look forward to that. Look forward to skate for from E3. I'm sure they'll announce it one day. Then you can buy it at GameStop. The protagonist of Pokemon is Ash Ketchum. Of course. We have here, in fact, a steelbook for Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. It's a steelbook. Can go and tap on that. It's quite loud. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic again. Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. This was a pretty good game. JRPG. Action JRPG. This guy over here, he's the President of the United States. Did you know that? He's the President of the United States, and he dies. He's killed in an atomic bomb explosion. And when he gets killed in his moments of death, he gets transported to the world, the magical dream world of Ni no Kuni. And he has a gun. And a lot of those people, they don't know what to do. They're fantasy people. They have like sticks that they fight with. But this man who is the president, the anime president, what he does is he shoots them with a gun. And then, yeah, it's really kind of like, what are you going to do at that point? words you would like to hear, some gamer triggers. If not, I have Mona from Persona 5. She's a nice little cat. He is, sorry. It's a good kind of scratching sound you get. I'm doing well today. It's not a bad day. I'm just kidding. You don't have to come up with anything. Just relax. much those just come out of me naturally. I can certainly do some specific ones if you have any in mind, but kind of my mouth always does this sort of that sound where it goes like just as I'm talking. There's a good mouth sound that I kind of like, just like when you're trying to eat something, you know, like if you were a cartoon and you were like trying to eat some, like a big apple, and you were like, like you're Pac-Man trying to eat a power pellet. To translate it for the gamers here. Hello, Fatal Gamer 08. You have gamer in your name. You are a true gamer. You are allowed to listen to the ASMR sounds. We're currently tapping on a copy of Super Smash Brothers for the N64. Thanks. Thank you for following. You can imagine you're playing Puyo Puyo. That has a lot of plosives in that. Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo Tetris. I actually have not played a lot of Puyo Puyo Tetris, but that's quite a good one. I've been playing a lot of Bug Snacks recently. The game just come out, it's Bug Snacks. That's pretty fun. It's honestly pretty funny as well, actually. I don't know, that's kind of a hard thing to manage, to make a game that's actually funny instead of just trying to be funny. Not to be too, advertising, but I also have that stream. I've been streaming Bug Snacks. You can watch the Let's Play of that if you're interested. Scratching on this is I'll say their name as though it's a trigger. I'm all about that D-Luke. D-Luke. Just got that. Okay. Thank you for picking the hardest ones for me to pronounce. Sorry. So it's is it Baidu or Baidu or Kaching? I don't. Kaching. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, I think that one can work. Kaching, 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 kaching. Kaching. It's funny because she's not particularly wealthy. I don't think. Ningguang, she's wealthy. That one has a lot of breathiness in it. Ningguang. I do play Teardown actually. I have a stream of that. I did 2 streams of Teardown on this very channel, and you can watch that. My PC is the exact minimum requirements for that game, and there are certain parts where it just like chunks up real good, but kind of adds to the fun. It adds an extra challenge where it's like you know where the frame rate's gonna go down, so you have to kind of avoid that. So it's like, oh, okay, I could get on this ship, but I know if I touch this ship, it's just gonna go to shit. So how do I complete this without touching the ship at all? So it's fun. I like it a lot. It's a good design. Genshin Impact. Teardown. Bug snacks. Bug snacks. That's a good sound too. Skate 4. Fuses. I don't play Fuses. I don't know that one. I played Fusion. What's Fuses? Tell me what that's like. Oh, Fuser. Yeah, I played actually. That was funny. I did a stream last week because we were there was that whole thing with Twitch where they said that you cannot stream music or you will get a DMCA takedown and they will do nothing about it. So their solution to that problem was to say just turn the audio off. So I thought it would be fun to play Fuser with the music turned off, being that that is a music game, a music rhythm game by Harmonix. So I played that for about an hour after last week's ASMR stream actually, and I did that with the sound off, and that was pretty funny, just to play a game that is all entirely music based with no music. I can't recommend it on your own time. upgrade my system here if I want to play and stream out the really new games. Like, I don't know if I could do Assassin's Creed. You know, I like Assassin's Creed, but I don't know if I could stream it personally. For folks in the chat, what was your favorite game from this year so far? I think mine, I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Let's get Mona back. That soundtrack in Genshin Impact, it's wonderful. I will idle in that game and just like alt tab and listen to the music in the background. It's just very relaxing and peaceful. I'd put it as a background to this video, but I would get muted. We wouldn't want that. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that, though. You could load up Genshin Impact on YouTube or, you know, listen to it in the background. One thing I'll do, if I'm listening to an ASMR video, is I like rain sounds. So what I'll do is I'll put rain sounds behind the ASMR. And so it's just like, you adjust the volume so it's not loud. And you can still hear the good scratches and stuff. But, you know, you get some ASMR with rain sounds and something in the background. It's very nice. I mean, I guess I could do that. I have some like a fireplace sound in the background. That's not going right now, but I could turn that on if you wanted. It's up to you. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's that time of year. Fireplace time. I live in California, so fireplaces, they don't have them. You wouldn't run them if they did. But I used to live in New York, upstate New York, and it got very cold there. We have the fireplace on a lot, and that's a good sound. Yeah, Iowa will get chilly. Iowa's like right near that nor'easter. Doing the ear licking, you need that special mic, right? Like the one with the 2 ears on it. I don't have that. I just have this like, good snowball here. Snowball man. Blue snowball mic. West Virginia. It's nice. A little bit warmer than Iowa. Probably not too cold yet, right? I don't know if it does get cold there. It's kind of farther south. Here we go. Got a good rhythm. Okay, good. It was cold today. Wow. It was actually pretty cold here, which was surprising. I mean, cold for California a couple days ago, and then it got like hot enough that you'd want to turn on the air conditioner like the next day. I'm supposed to be doing with my body right now. I'm actually scratching the eyeball. Mona is being poked in the eye repeatedly, but that's honestly what he gets for telling me to go to bed every goddamn day. Though, I mean, I guess I should go to bed more. Do you guys use ASMR to help you sleep, or do you just relax? Poke, 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 poke. I could do the ears. The ear cleaning. That's a popular topic. Is doing the deep ear cleaning on ASMRs. I kind of like it just to relax myself. You have a hard, stressful day. It's nice to put on, even in the background, just listening to something. Okay, good. I'm glad, Pete, I'm glad you're getting tingles. Thank you for letting me know. If we get people, if you want some more audio from reading, I could do a reading, or if you want me to do some words, some sounds on, I could do that too. TV on when you sleep, I've tried that. I usually can't get to sleep if I do that. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. It keeps me up. I end up watching the TV. One thing I'll do to sleep is actually puzzle games. If I play like Professor Layton or something, the puzzles will be hard enough and require me to think. And when I'm getting tired, my brain will be like, I don't want to do that anymore. Just go to sleep, damn you. And then I'll actually go to sleep. But aside from that, it's actually kind of hard for me to get to sleep. I stay up probably way too late. It's in a lot of places say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things. Lately, you're all I need. You smiled at me and said, don't get me wrong, I love you. But does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said, no, I don't think life is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. So simple and clean. The daily things like this and that and what is what that keep us all busy are confusing me. That's when you came to me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? Oh, no problem, I get it. When we are older, you'll understand. It's enough when I say so. And maybe some things are that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Thank you. That was a dramatic reading of Simple and Clean by Utada Hikaru from Kingdom Hearts. I hope you enjoyed that. I can do more gamer readings if requested. That one, it touches my heart. It was strange to read that without the song playing. You know, reading it straight like I'm talking to you. But that one was good. Here's one. Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum. travel across the land, searching far and wide, each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. A heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me, and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Every challenge along the way, with courage, I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. A heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me, and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. 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 Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. A heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me, and I'll teach you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Got to catch 'em all. Pokemon. Okay, that's that one. That was the Pokemon theme song, and it got very, very repetitive at the end. But I felt that I had to honor the songwriters' true intentions, the artistry in their poetics, by repeating Pokemon, gotta catch them all, over approximately 17 times. But that's just how it is. That's how it is when you care about art. You're not afraid to do things like that. Anyway, I also have Xbox controller. An Xbox controller. A controller for the Xbox. You can make various sounds on this device. You have an Xbox home button. You have a matte plastic, perhaps specular. I don't know. It's up to you to decide. But we can scratch that. That feels nice. I kind of like when people explain things to me. Not to be like, oh, I love mansplainers. No, I mean, I like in ASMR videos when people, when they take something and they explain it to me as though it's very important. Now, there's something that you need to understand about this controller. This controller is a controller for the Xbox. What you do is that you will turn on your Xbox by pushing the center button right here. Once you've done that, the green light will turn on. The green light right here. It will turn on, and then your Xbox system will turn on. Now you have to make sure that this Xbox system is properly plugged in to the wall, and to the system, and to your TV. Now it's a lot of things. But when you have done it correctly, pushing this button is going to make sure that this turns it on. And once that it's on, what you can do is that you can use this stick. You can use this stick right here to make sure that you can navigate the universal interface, the user interface. Once you're managing that, once you are navigating the user interface of the Xbox 360 device, then you can find where the games are. You can find the game that you've inserted into the system. good. I like kind of like hand movements close to the camera. There's like a visual element to ASMR too. You know. Now, of course, these are not specifically gamer themed, but of course, you can always make things gamer themed, right? That's the magic, right? That's the art in the ASMR artist sound, right? So we think, breathing on the mic. We've got our pal in Star Wars Battlefront, Darth Vader. When Darth Vader's coming in, he's like, we had people like the Kivalol liked the mouth popping sounds. So I'm trying to think of a way that we can make a mouth popping sound into a gamer thing, just as a fun tie-in. We could just do mouth pops, and it doesn't have to be, but it could be also Puyo, Puyo, Puyo. Or we could do a thing where maybe I'll pop in the rhythm of a song. You can maybe try and guess what song that is. Alright. I'll do an easy one to start out. universal. I can get very obscure in my head. You know, I could do another reading. I like that reading. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. All right. So here we go. Here we go. I don't know how well people will know this one, to be honest, but if they are true gamers, they'll know. So they're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Huh. DK. Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. This Kong's got style, so listen up, dudes. She can shrink in size to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can float in the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs this tune. Huh. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. He's back again, and about time too. And this time, he's in the mood. He can fly real high with his jetpack on, with his pistols out. He's one tough Kong. He'll make you smile when he plays his tune. But Gremlings beware, 'cause he's after you. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. Huh. Finally, he's here for you. It's the last member of the DK crew. This Kong's so strong, it isn't funny. Can make a Gremling cry out for mummy. Can pick up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's one hell of a guy. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and And I have a weird affinity for Donkey Kong 64 proper, even though it is unmistakably a bad game. It's not good. I can't recommend playing it. I might play it on this channel for pain, because this channel it's about pain and about pleasure, of course. The pleasure of ASMR, that is. Enjoying that. That's relaxing pleasure. What did you think I was talking about? You're gross. You. Okay. So, what did we learn from that? We learned that there's a DK rap, and you can sing that, or you can say it. We learned that Darth Vader is able to breathe into the mic like that. I don't know of any other characters. I can't tie that to games much more. I mean, it's just breathing. A lot of people breathe. Maybe I could tie it to The Last of Us 2's advanced breathing technology system, where they have devoted years and years of development time to making the characters breathe more heavily when the character is in danger, or when the character who's afraid of heights is looking down at the ground. They'll go and then you point the camera down again, and they're like and then you point it back up, and they're that's a very important feature in that game. I read a thread on Twitter about that, and now you have it immortalized in ASMR, as it was intended. I think that is an ASMR system to put in your game. Specifically, it's about breathing. There are systems in the games. Knocked my mic. I've got to get better at that. My hands go everywhere. I'm Italiano. I'm an Italian man, and so you get the hands moving around, and you go gamagoo, paisano, but that knocks around the mic. That's not good. Okay, what was I saying? I don't remember. That's a good way to derail me. Just throw some shiny keys in front of me, and I'll say, "Oh, what's this?" And then I'll just completely forget what I'm doing. Let's do some more scratches. certified bona fide, as we said before. So I was testing with the brushing, but I don't know if it picks up too well when I do the brushing. I think it makes better sense to stick to tapping. But if you do like brushing, let me know. I think the brushing was a little bit too quiet to be effective when I was testing it. Make sure you can see the president. He's very important. President Anime. Do it on this side now. So now we can switch back to doing some speaking roles. Maybe with the controller up here. It's just to join me. Hello, controller. How are you today? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm having a good time. I'm sure that's not relaxing at all. Can do more reading. That's something we can do. We can do. Let's see. What would be a good thing to do? Reading of the gamers. Game. Let's see. What do we have here? Not really much. There aren't really classic songs or lyrics to a lot of games. So, you're not going to really get a lot of that. You really need a lot of stuff to go through. If you're doing a long stream without, you have to have a lot of content. Is me saying content. I don't know. That's kind of a philosophical question. So I like that, and I was trying to think of different gamer words that use the and I have primarily skate, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, or Skate 4, Skate 4 is one that I have. Skate 4 and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater are two that use the SK sound. Of course, there's also the ever popular SK, but that's not really, that's probably the better vocalization of it if you were to go when your boys pop that in the chat. I think that's going to be the proper way to pronounce that if you ask me. If you ask me. Another one that is good is like I said with pizza. I don't know a lot of gamers things that have pizza. Cook Serve Delicious has a pizza. was mind-blowing because you thought that they meant that the world would be destroyed, that the world would burn, but they actually meant that they would turn to Ash Ketchum, that the whole world would turn to Ash Ketchum for guidance, for them to save them. In Pokemon the movie 2000, I believe that was. And when Ash Ketchum saved everyone, I was very happy, and I was elated as a child when I saw that. And I was like, oh, great. I'm glad that he did that. Thank you. Good job, Ash Ketchum. You're a real pal. You're a real friendo for doing that. Thank you. Well, and it turns out later, I thought about it and I said, what did they do in the Japanese version? What they couldn't say, the whole world turned to ash in that version because, he's Satoshi in the Japanese version of Pokemon. Ash is known as Satoshi, not Ash Ketchum. So what did they do? Well, they simply did not have a pun like that. They did not have the word play, from my understanding. That's an English only bonus that we got. So that was pretty neat, learning that. Sometimes you get fun stories about how actually in Japanese, it was also a pun, and that they worked it in that way. But the stock market in Animal Crossing, in that there's the stock market, market. I like that. Market, stock market. And in that, it's STALK. The L is almost silent, but she nailed it. It's a little Hey Arnold reference for you. In that, the stock market is a pun on the stock market in Wall Street. The Wall Street is STOK, stock market. The stock market. But in this, Animal Crossing world, it is the stock market. That is their system that is similar to the stock market. But apparently, the pun actually exists in Japanese as well, and arguably better, because apparently onion, and I think it was like that onion and or turnips and the stock market mean the same thing. So for them, it was kind of just a more natural thing, and they had to come up with stock market. In order to make the pun work here. So it was actually better in the Japanese version, the puns. And so that was interesting to learn. That little factoid, who says we can't learn while we relax? I love to learn fun facts. Do you like to learn fun facts when you are relaxing? I hope so, because you just did. Or maybe you knew that already. I know a fair amount of fun facts, but I always love learning more. It's just fun to have them on hand and be like, oh yeah, something weird about that. Let me tell you. Okay, good. That's one that I like. It's very reassuring to me. I like being reassured. And people telling me it's okay. Okay, good, perfect. And that one is actually one that is in a lot of games. When you're executing a combination move, you'll often have them say, okay, good, perfect. 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 When you're playing Dance Dance Revolution, for instance. So you're seeing the little, or Guitar Hero, you're seeing the little things drop down. GameStop. 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 Power to the players. I don't know if they still use that one. GameStop. GameStop. What if that was an ad? If you're watching the ads for GameStop, you know how like you go into the GameStop as you do in COVID. Of course, everyone goes to the GameStop, the most important place to go. And they always have on the TVs, they're playing commercials for GameStop, which is weird because you're already there. You know, you're at GameStop, and they have GameStop ads. And that's kind of strange to me. You know, why would you have a GameStop ad for GameStop while you're at the GameStop? But imagine if we were watching the GameStop ad. You're watching the ad for GameStop in GameStop, and it's ASMR. It's just someone saying, GameStop, 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 and then that's it, and then it ends. And that's the commercial. And I think that would be great. And I think GameStop should, implement that. And I will gladly take a check. They could even just clip, I have clipping open. You can just clip, if you're a follower, you can just clip the stream and do whatever you want with that. GameStop is free. GameStop can go and follow me, give me a shout out, and then clip that, and then just put that in all their stores. I think that would go really, really well for them. I think that they would have a great time, increase sales by over 7.4%, and that's what I'm all about. Reggie Fils-Aimé, who's the current president. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie Fils-Aimé is the president of GameStop. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie Fils-Aimé. His body is ready. His body is ready to be the president of GameStop. That's another thing. I think hearing sounds used in other languages also kind of trigger that response. I think, when you hear some, for me, when I hear some of the sounds that people make in French, some of the sounds that people make in Spanish, maybe a little bit of Portuguese as well. I think it's very soothing. They have like the trilling of the R's. I like that. I think that's very it's a nice sound to hear. So you have that. You have okay, good, perfect, it's okay. You have GameStop. We still haven't figured out pizza. We haven't figured out how to get pizza in there. We have the Pops. The Puyo Pops. The Puyo Pop V Tetris. And we have, of course, the Pops that we did to the tunes of songs. That's fun too. And we have the breathing that we did. Their Last of Us 2 breathing. For when we're very, very scared of the zombies in Last of Us 2. It's a very, very good connection that I made. Everyone loves it. Everyone thinks that I did a great job with that connection. They're like, yes, that's exactly what I think of when I hear that breathing. That, and of course, everyone's favorite Battlefront 2 character, Darth Vader. When he comes out on the screen and he's like, everyone immediately says that, yes, that's from a video game. That's a video game reference and not a movie reference at all. I know this to be true. So we have those. We have chomping sounds. Chomping sounds. I didn't get any confirmation that you folks like that, but I certainly like it. And have a thing. We can have Mona, our our fun mascot for the evening. We can have Mona, and we can stick Mona back here, and we can kind of like go. Oh, did I do that right? Maybe a little bit further back. Oh. 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 That's a bit harder to do, you know, to do the oh sound of eating, you know, because I'm not eating anything, you know. I could say you're a pizza. Oh, you're a pizza. You're a pizza. I'm the Italiano man. You're a pizza, and I'm going to say oh, hum num num num, hum num 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 num, oh, hum num 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 num. You're a pizza. Delicious, wonderful. But you know, so you know, I naturally do a lot of the hand movements that I'm talking about. Okay. It's just nice. I think everyone does this. That's the sound of the birds flying away. The cuckoos in Zelda. Don't strike them with your sword, or they will attack you. They'll get mad. It's hard for me to do that for an extended amount of time. And then we had people who liked the popping and the clicking. I think this clicking is probably better. So that's Mario, obviously Mario 3. You know, hey, not for everybody, of course. You know, I don't know, but you know, we're trying it out. We're trying out different triggers. If you find one that you like, let me know. I'll do some more, of course, as always. So the main ones that we got were the scratching and the popping so far. So we'll do some more scratching, more popping. Where's Morgana? There you are. Here we go. We like the sound of scratching the eye. switch it up. And let's, I'm gonna play some Puyo Pop on my phone. I'm getting a pretty good score. I'm excited. I won't even have to do any gem refreshes. Lucky me. Level. I'm really good. I'm an expert Puyo Popper for sure. And I think, you know, I challenge anyone to beat my high score on the Puyo Pop. Actually, I'm a bigger fan of Money Puzzle Exchanger. Money Puzzle Exchanger. It's not really that good for song Sanctuary, and it is the American version of the song called Passion. Thank you. Okay, thank you for that. Sanctuary by Utada Hikaru. In you and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. My sanctuary, yeah. Where fears and lies melt away. Music inside. What's left of me? What's left of me now? I watch you, fast asleep. All I fear means nothing. In you and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. My sanctuary, yeah. Where fears and lies melt away. Music inside. What's left of me? What's left of me? My heart's a battleground. You show me how to see that nothing is whole and nothing is broken. In you and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. My sanctuary, yeah. Where fears and lies melt away. Music inside. What's left of me? What's left of me now? My fears, my lies melt away. There you go. That's Kingdom Hearts 2, My Sanctuary, the American song version of the song called Passion. Passion. Le Passion. I'm sorry, that's not real. That's not a real French thing. Sometimes I just say things, you know. Sometimes we all just say things. Okay. So, I don't know. How are you folks doing? Are you feeling relaxed? I'm cutting in and out. Oh, thank you for telling me. I don't seem to have any dropped frames. When you say I'm cutting out, is it the video or just the audio? I'll let you catch up. I know, cutting in and out probably doesn't sound too great. Okay, well, I think it's probably fine. We'll say it's fine. So, would you like me to read the Kingdom Hearts song again so you can get it in full glory? Or perhaps I could leave that until a time such I'm sure that we're not cutting out at all. I do seem to have a good connection here, it says, so I don't think it's the stream cutting in and out. Perhaps. I don't know what it would be, but thank you for bringing the issue to my attention. I appreciate that. Now, Xbox controller is something that we have. We have an Xbox controller, and you can press a button. You can tap on the controller. My voice and frames. very good. I'm not a pro gamer. Not on top of the Evo charts. Not an MLG gamer. Major League gamer. It's not even a thing anymore. One thing I can do is, hang on a second, I'm going to mute. Okay, so I tried to make sure the cable was fully plugged in. That can be something that helps when you are using a microphone, and then maybe it becomes undone, and then it will become redone when you plug it back in, and then maybe it sounds better. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's okay. It's good. Okay, good. Perfect. I'm glad it sounds good. Okay, good. I hope it sounds good. I hope it sounds perfect. Perfect. scratching and scratching. This might be a hard one to pick up. We'll bring that back later. For now, I have a special treat, which is that I will be reading the entire Poke Rap, all 151 Pokemon. I'll be reading that in ASMR for you. I will truly be the very best. I will be the one who is the very best because you're the very best there ever was. You right there. You're the best that there ever was. The best, the best, the best, the best. Okay. The Poke Rap. I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Fearow. Wow, I lost my place already. Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I'll search across the land. I'll look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Thank you for following Manuela Bila. Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Not much, thank you. Extel Toasty, how are you? Capitan. Oh man, the problem with looking over at the chat. You want PogChamps? Okay, I can give you a PogChamps. We'll pause the Poke Rap for just a moment, and I will say PogChamps, 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 PogChamps. I can say fart for you slews, if you would like me to say fart Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. I strive a little toasty for just being, way out there. The all caps, I don't know. It's just a thing. Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. A weird thing about the all caps is that I thought it would be really jarring. That it would be like, no one types in all caps. It's strange. It's gonna look weird. But then every time I check like the pages on streams, it's like half of the people are doing all caps anyway. I don't get it. And they're using like weird like emotes and stuff. I don't know. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Machoke, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie. Woo, we're at the halfway point. Doing great so far. What's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work. Break time's over. Here we go. When I'm reading this out loud, and not having two people doing this, it just seems like I'm crazy and talking to myself. Which, in a sense, I am. Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Krabby, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelder, Porygon, Hitmonchan. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey. Pokemon. Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon. At least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. I think I can definitively say there are more than 150 to see. I could say there's probably upwards of 800 and 900 to see so far. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Koffing, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Whoa. Catch your breath there, man. Shake out those lips. It's downhill from here. Just 24 more to go. Now it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home. Hey, Bombstruck, nice to see you. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Yow. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Wow. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Oh, got to catch 'em all. Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Ow, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Okay, I think that would be the entire 150 Pokemon in the Pokemon wrap. So we've completed that. Hooray! If you have any more requests, of course, I will do them. Right now I'm taking requests. Yeah, and I also have for you, as teased earlier, a Wii U controller, complete with tapping stick for tapping. Good for the gamer Tingles, of course. Gotta get a good rhythm going. Yeah, I think that's that would be if you are playing one of the rhythm games that don't exist on the Wii U. Unfortunately, what if they, made games that use the stylus? That would be crazy, right? It's the clicky sticky. Scratchy. You have to really get close to hear this one. Over here. That's the sound of making probably a very bad Mario Maker level, I would imagine. That's the only game I remember using the stylus on for that. that's that. That's our nice relaxation of the Wii U variety. The Wii U, 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 Wii U controller, as I like to call it. I was wondering if we can perhaps brush our friend Mona and make some sounds out of him. A little brush for a little kitty cat. as I go along. Pidgey, Pidgey, sea king, 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 sea king. You know, I think you want those shorter ones. If they get too long, it's like Polyrath, 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 Polyrath. You know, I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe not good as a tingle trigger. You know, you can have things like gold duck, 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 gold duck. That's what it would be like if an actual gold duck did an ASMR channel, because that's all they can say. They can only say their own name. So it would just be like gold duck, 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 gold, 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 duck, 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 like that. And we get some Kingler. Kingler is another good one. You know, I like ones with the plosives and the hard consonants. Kingler, 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 Kingler. And we could do Onyx, 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 Snorlax, 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 Snorlax. Can do Kabuto, 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 Kabuto. That's what you can do breathlessly. That's good. You know, it's just breath. Kabuto, 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 Citizen Kabuto. Kabuto, 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 Kadabra, Kadabra is another. Kadabra, 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 Kadabra. It's like it's more like I'm just imitating several Pokemon, but I'm doing so like very just quietly. I'm quietly imitating Pokemon at this point, which is okay. That's fine. Can have a Kabuto, can have a Kadabra, Kabuto, Kadabra. We could try some with different sounds, maybe. Ditto, 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 ditto. You can't pass by Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. Hey girl, let me get a Pikachu. Butter free up your schedule. 'Cause I'm gonna write you a love song. There's you know, there's always more where these excellent puns come from. These perfectly performed plosive puns pertaining to Pokemon. Perennially. Permanently. Penis. Okay. the Blastoise. I believe I have a thing that I have not made. A little Lego thing for Blastoise. Blastoise. Here he is, folks. Blastoise in the Mega Bloks flesh. The Mega Constructs Blastoise. Just I had that in arm's reach, so I decided to grab it. Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, 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 Hypno, Hypno, Hypno. Oh, thank you for following XPH268. Hypno, 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 Hypno. That one's, if you were trying to use ASMR to get to sleep, you would do worse than to follow a Hypno or a Drowsy. That's pretty much exactly what they sounded like in the Pokemon anime. We had some other great Pokemon names, of course. Marowak, Marowak, and Kakuna, Kakuna, Makes it sound more like it's a snake Pokemon. But Lapras is not a snake Pokemon. Lapras. Lapras. Vulpix. Vulpix. That kind of gets the SK sound that I said was good before. We have Vulpix. 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 Rhydon. Not much there. Charizard. Machamp. Machamp. Pinsir. 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 Coughing. Doug Trio. Doug Trio. Golbat. Oh, that one's good. Golbat. 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 You know, you kind of do a wide mouth with that. You go where you know, it's not a common mouth sound, right? Staryu, Magikarp, 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 Magikarp. I don't know if that's relaxing to hear Magikarp, but it is. It's, you know, I just like Magikarp. Ninetales. Ekans. That one's actually a snake. Ekans. 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 Omastar. Omastar. Scyther. Scyther. Tentacool. 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 Dragonair. 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 I think this one's gonna be good. Magmar. 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 You know, you get the breathy. You know, for people who like the breathing on the mic. Magmar. Magmar. It's kind of sensual. It's a sensual Pokemon. You know, Magmar is a kind and a tender lover who just wants you to know that he cares about you. Magmar. 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 It's kind of what that would sound like, I think. Were you to be loved tenderly by Magmar? As we, you know, we should all be so lucky, I think. Sandslash has a lot of good S's in that one. Sandslash. Sandslash. Normally S's are tough for me, you know. I have probably you can tell is a little bit of lisp. A little bit of a lisp when I speak. So Sandslash is okay. It's not bad at all. You know, because it has different s. It's a bit different than s. Hitmonlee. Psyduck. 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 those, the murmured words, like, oh, Kabuto, Kabutops, Kabuto, Kabutops, Kabuto, Kabutops. You know, that a lot of people like that one. Kabuto, 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 Kabutops. I wonder if you could do the entire poke rap with like the mumbled whispers. I'll just try it with this section. I'll try to get far enough from the mic so it's not like really blowing out. Sand/slash Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, EV Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Genie, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Goldorp, Gloom. We're almost home. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. You know, kind of like that. That's one that people really like. They like the whispers like that, where it's like inaudible, right? And then we have where was I? Zapdos. That's how do you say your name? Bo6Eod7NTY. It's a nice face. I could do more in the voice one if you like. It's pretty fast. I could probably go through the whole poke rap again. Honestly. Here, let me try that. I want to be the very best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Volibreath, Butterfly. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I search across the land, look far and wide. Release from my power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidoran, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victory Bloom, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch, Shapper, Wigglytuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Jigglypuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Zubat, Primeape, Meowthonix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tanglum, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Eradicate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. At least 150 or more to see. Alakazam. Oh, to be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Macho. Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie. We were at the halfway point, doing great so far. What's all this wee stuff? Here I'm doing the hard work. Break time's over, here we go. Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadrop, Bloom, Krabby. Look at them, Torrens, waiting near, run, Chop, Shelter, pouring on him and down. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Articuno, Jinx, Nidorino, Beedrill, Hot Turk, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokemon, Parasect, Execute, Muckdew, Gongo, Literature, Labrys, fixed right on at least 150 or more to see. To be a Pokemon Master is my destiny. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coughing, Dugtrio, Royal Batch, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Star, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Whoa, Kitcher and Breathman, you got those lips. Now it gets tricky. It's all downhill from here, and there's 24 more to go. Now looking at it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabuto, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home. Gotta catch 'em all, yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, wow. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl. Oh no, it's a little poke, Rock. That's all, folks. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, so that was actually pretty quick. There you go, all 151 Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Yeah, now it's 151. And I'm not so good at that. I still need some more practice, I think, to really do that kind of thing very well. But a lot of people like that, like voice, kind of inaudible voice thing. It's tough. That's a tough one to do. That's the ASM artist's gauntlet, right? To be able to do that. Practicing more on that. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. Nonetheless, now we can go back to doing some more Pokemon. We are towards the end, I think, of listening to some of these guys. There was we were at Kabutops and Zapdos. We had Dratini, which is a lot like Eevee, where it's like the E sound, which is not so good. Growlithe is okay. Mr. Mime. I think you definitely want to become a person who can only fall asleep if they can hear Mr. Mime repeated over and over again. Mr. Mime, 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 Mr. Mime. And then, you extend that out and do the Mr. Mime 12-hour extended edition on YouTube. So you can really fall asleep just listening to Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, over and over again. Then we have the likes of got some water. Having facial hair up here. It's never good. You get water stuck. Water is stuck in your brow. The brow of your face. It's not what it's called. Cubone. And Marowak. Cubone and Marowak. Cubone, Marowak. Cubone, Marowak. Cubone, Marowak. Marowak died, and Cubone wore their skull. Cubone wore the skull of Marowak when the Marowak died in the Pokemon Tower. Mr. Fuji was the one who saw to their burial. Gary Oak. He had to bury his Raticate. Gary Oak buried his Raticate when it died in Pokemon Blue. That's why he was visiting the Pokemon Tower. Everyone knows this. It is a secret that everyone knows. It's called environmental storytelling. Talk about a gamer tingle. Environmental storytelling. It's good stuff. Okay, so we were at Cubone, and we have a Graveler. I don't like that one. Voltorb. There's some okay. Voltorb. You'd have to do a voice for that. See, that's the thing about V, is that if you don't have a voice, if you do a V, without a voice, it's an F. So you have to do Voltorb. If you are whispering, you can't whisper a V. It's an F. So it would have to be like Voltorb. And that's probably too loud. So we won't do that one. Gloom. these letters. It's strange. Gloom, gloom, gloom. That one doesn't sound too good. But Charmeleon. 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 Charizard. Charmander. Charmeleon. Charizard. Charizard. The whole family. They're very breathy. Is probably what they would say in their ASMR channel. Oh, thank you for following Asterix Alex. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for following Napst. I think Charizard was a big hit since you guys followed. So I'll do it again. Charizard. Charizard. Sorry, that one makes me laugh. We have a Machamp, and Machoke, and Machop. But the big guy, he's Machamp. Hey, I'm a Machamp. I'm a big Machamp, and I'm here, Machamp. Machamp. Oh, thank you for following Astro Alex 1. You have grown in number since you last followed. I appreciate that. There's something to be said for making the numbers go up. Astro Alex. That's a pretty good name. Napst. Astro Alex 1. And Napst. I'll go back. I should read some of the other names in case they sound good. Let's see. XPH268. You followed before. XPH268. And Xlil Toasty. And Manuel Bila. Or maybe it's Manuel Bia. That could be true as well. Hey, we'll make that a thing. I'll read anyone's name if you follow. Sure, why not? That's a thing now. You are the Pokemon now. Alright, we were just doing Machamp. So let's go with where were we? Graveler, Voltorb, Gloom, Charmeleon, Wartortle. Oh, Wartortle. You can't forget about Wartortle. Wartortle. himself to save the Pokemon. I pitted them against each other, but not until they set aside their differences did I see the true power they all share deep inside. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Wow. Impressive stuff. Something, words to live by, I would say. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Okay? Then, beyond Mewtwo, we have Tentacruel. Tentacruel. I think the Tenta is okay, but I think the Cruel is not as good for the Tingles. Maybe it's okay. Tentacruel. Or perhaps we have Aerodactyl. There's some good in there, good stuff in there. Aerodactyl. Ammonite. I think Ammonite and Amistar, they are inferior to Kabuto and Kabutops. They sound better. You heard it here first. Then we have Slowpoke. And that's what it would sound like if a slowpoke was sensually whispering into your ear. The sound of a slowpoke making sweet love. Slowpoke. Obviously, it would be extremely tantric lovemaking in that instance, I think. It's like, yeah, I'm a slowpoke, and I'm gonna take it slow. Poke. As opposed to a slow bro, who he'll smoke you out. He'll smoke you out, and he'll be like, hey, bro, it's okay, bro, just, let's just take it easy. Let's be a slow bro. Slow bro. Sorry, I go on tangents sometimes. Pidgeot. Pidgeot sounds okay. Pidgeot. That sounds better. Pidgeot and Arbok. I don't want to get too close with that. Arbok. It's kind of a cat purring, but it is a snake. Arbok. I think that sounds better than Arbok. And that's closer to how Arbok would be said in the Pokemon anime. Arbok. Or perhaps John Arbuckle from Garfield. Again, tangents. That is the name of my brain, the name of the brain here. I kind of started halfway and I forgot where. But I'm kind of having fun going through these 151 Pokemon and just seeing which ones sound good as Pokemon triggers. A Pokemon trigger. Electrode. Diglett. Do you see that episode? That's a memorable one for me. The Diglett episode. Diglett. Trio. Diglett. Trio. submit all of his power into one final thunderstrike, sapping him of all his vital energy. It made me cry. It did. As a child, I cried when I saw Peachy be so cute. And then Firo. Just, it struck fear into me. I never thought I'd be so afraid of a little tiny bird, but I was. It's when they band together, it's when you have to watch out. And now we have Sea King. 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 It's okay. Jolteon. Dragonite. 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 That would be another very silly ASMR channel to watch. Is just Dragonites, all Dragonite ASMR, where he just breathes into the mic and says, Dragonite. Or perhaps even Ghastly. It's in a way, it's very soothing and it's nice, but at the same time, you feel weird hearing you're like, Dragonite, you look like you're an idiot. You have such a stupid look on your face. And he's just like, Dragonite, 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 Dragonite. And you're like, well, damn it if you don't do a good job with that, Dragonite. I gotta give you credit. Credit where it's due. Ponyta is a good one for the Ponyta. And you also have Vaporeon. Vaporeon loves to vape. Vapin' Vaporeon. What's in your rig, Vaporeon? How many ohms are you working with? Are you gonna rip that sick cotton, Vaporeon? Oh yeah, you know he is. Vaporeon is the biggest vapor of all the Pokemon. Prove me wrong. Poliwrath, Politoad, Poliwhirl, Politoad, Poliwrath, Polyamorous. What do you think of that? That's some beat poetry right there. Poliwrath, Politoad, Poliwrath, Polyking, Polyamorous, Nidorino, Golduck. We did this one when we were doing the rap before, but Golduck. I think it's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Pretty good. Golduck. It's not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. I like that when it's like, 'cause it's like, it's halfway to just sounds, which is nice, and it's halfway to ska. It's like halfway ska. It's like halfway like pick it up. But it's better. Ivysaur is a very Irish sounding Pokemon. You have the Ivysaur, and then you can have a little bit of Irish ASMR for the Ivysaur. That's what I like to hear. ASMR in different languages can sound pretty good. Actually, this is becoming more and more of just a salty is a pirate. That would be a pretty good. I'd like to see a picture of that. I'd like perhaps some sort of deviant artist to make an Ivysaur pirate. And I think that would be cute. I'll stop doing a pirate voice now. I'm sorry. Grimer, or Grimer. I don't know how effective the trilling is for ASMR. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's pretty good because I do it a lot. And that's really why. Laughing, probably not great to do in the mic. I'll try to be like Tay-Zonde and lean away from the mic when I laugh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Then we have Victory Beal, and Moltres, Victory Beal and Moltres, and Nidoking, Victory Beal, Moltres, Nidoking. I think Victory Beal and Moltres are kind of the cut from the same cloth phonetically. You have Victory Beal, Moltres. It's Spanish. Has a Latin flavor to it. It's a very terrible way to describe things. Apologize. Nidoking. Any way you say it. It's got the king, which is probably the best part. Nidoking. Then you have Farfetch'd. It's pretty good. I like that one. Abra. Cadabra. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Abracadabra. Alakazam. Jigglypuff. And Wigglytuff. That one's easier to do the triplets with. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, ratata, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. It's slower, so it's easier than ratata. Then we have Zubat. The Z sound is another one that you can't do without your voice. You have to use your voice to make a Z sound. Otherwise, it becomes an S sound. A short one. A short S. Zubat. So it becomes Zubat. Unless you go back here and you go Zubat. You know, so that's another sound. It's a V and a Z. I don't know if they're the only ones. I forget. But you gotta watch out for those when you're whispering. You can't quite say them quite right. Primeape. Meowth. That's a new one. I don't really do that one too much. Meowth. I don't know if that sounds too good though. So we'll go on to Onyx. I'd prefer Snorlax to Onyx. But it does have the SK. Onyx. Gengar is a good one. Wow. I don't know if I can do it that fast. Spiro. Wheezing. Seal. That one's good if you like the S. Seal. 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 Gyarados. Not so much that one. Geodude. 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 Rapidash. 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 Magneton. Magneton. And Snorlax. I like Snorlax because of the X sound. Slowbro. We did that one earlier, but that's a good one. Slowbro. 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 Kabuto. Kabuto. Kabuto, 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 Kabuto. That's a little bit maybe too high energy for this time of night. Right here, it's 11:22, and I was gonna go until 11:30 because I started late. Be that as it is, it's getting late. If you have any last-minute requests, get them in. I'm gonna go for 10 minutes more with our Kabuto. So, hey, maybe you're already asleep. That's probably the best if you're asleep, to be honest. We have, Persian. And Paris. Indistinguishable from saying Paris. Paris. Would you like to go to Paris and see the Eiffel Tower in Paris? Oh, you meant the Pokemon Paris, who evolves into Parasect. I think I'll pass on Paris because Paris has quite a low base stat total. Not a great move set to pick from. Paris is probably a pitiful Pokemon to pick. Perchance, Paris would be a passable Pokemon if it could prove itself to be productive. That's enough about Paris. And next we're on to a Pokemon that's after Paris because I was okay. Horsey. That's like horsey. That's too. It's not good. Raticate. Magnemite. Kadabra. Weeping Bell. Ditto. Cloyster. Caterpie. Sandshrew. Bulbasaur. This one's a good one. Charmander. Golem. Pikachu. Alakazam. Doduo. Venonat. Machoke. Venonat is probably the best one of those. Kangaskhan. Hypno. And so he has, of course. Then we have, after Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Metapod. That's what you can do with Metapod Nidoking, Ratata. Marowak, Kakuna, Matata, right? Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Krabby Patties are delicious. Lickitung. This one's hard to say without being like slightly pervy. Lickitung, because even to say it, you think of just like you have to move your tongue. Lickitung, you know. So I apologize for that. Tauros, Weed, Nidoran, Machop, Shelder, Porygon is okay. Hitmonchan, Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Muk, Dugong, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon. I think we've gone through all these at this point. So, I think we're going to say that's it. We've done the complete ASMR Poke Rap. We have broken down each one of these 150 Pokemon for how tingly they can make you. I would like it if you could tell me in the comments to this video, if you're awake that is, if you could tell me which Pokemon were the most tingly for you. Because, I mean, honestly, I was just reading names at a certain point. I don't know the effect that this has, so you let me know. And I will get a Hall of Fame of these Pokemon, you know? I want to say thank you to everyone who followed during the stream. I had a really good time. I liked the folks in the chat who were having a lot of fun with me just saying a lot of Pokemon names. Yeah, it was a good time. I hope to see you all next time. I'm definitely going to do more ASMR, so look forward to that. Maybe on Wednesday again. I like weekdays because, listen, you fall asleep when you listen to ASMR. It's a public service for people who are up way too late. Because I'm doing this 11 PST is when I'm stopping, 11:30 right now. And if you're on the East Coast, you better be damn asleep. Like it's like 2:30 in the goddamn morning. You better be asleep by then. So if you're not, I don't know, go listen to go listen again. You didn't do a good job. If you're asleep and it's 2:30 in the goddamn morning for you. But so that's me. This is the Hell Zone. I'm Dan from the Hell Zone at hellzone.club on Twitch.